Okay everybody, so I wanted to show you this practice hand. Bear with me, I'm still trying to get used to this angle. I don't know what I did differently. Last time I had it better, but I feel like I'm a little confused with the angle. But anyway, I wanted to show you. This is the flexi finger. Now I've been seeing these prosthetic, or not prosthetic, these fake hands everywhere. And I feel like they're really overpriced. So I found this company off of YouTube, or I forgot where I saw it actually. So I think it might have been YouTube. Maybe someone else had it. But this is what it looks like. So obviously it's not the actual hand and all, but I still think for what you're getting. So it's based off Australian dollars. So when I was checking out, I thought it was gonna be way more than what it was, but it ended up being like $87, but shipping was like $21. So I feel like that was not bad at all. They bend really nicely. The other thing with a lot of the fake hands I don't like, which I did see one today that does this, but this one, you can actually take the tip out and you can practice on it that way. The other ones you have to like soak off or drill off, and I didn't like that aspect because I felt like then I'm doing the whole thing over again where I'm dealing with problems like what I would have to do on a practice hand with a client or whatever the case is. So with these ones, and then also, say I did a fake finger on here, I can just pull the nail out a little bit and I can do like a fill. So I can practice my fills and rebalancing and all that. I don't really need to practice it. I'm doing it more for the fact of like, for those moments I just want to take a break from clients, I can actually just do nail designs and all that type of stuff. So that's why I got this guy, and then to play around because I want to come out with my own glitter collection, and I wanted to play around with this so that I can see how it looks. Also, one of the things for me, I'm left-handed and I feel like everything is taught right-handed. So with this guy, if you turn your fingers around, turn these guys around, you can practice the opposite hand. So now your thumbs are on this side and your pinky's on this hand. So that's my problem area, is when I'm doing someone else's left hand, I have a harder time with that. I don't know what it is with my wrist. It's just always a problem for me. I always feel like I have to stretch my neck a weird way or my back. So yeah. Sorry, I have my window open and I just moved to a different location, so I'm just awkward with my window being open and the camera on and everything, so I thought the person was looking at me. But anyway, so yeah, and then they give you, so when you go to the website itself, you can actually buy more tips for what it is, and they're like $7, but you can actually use any of your own nail tips on these to replace them as well. So that's really cool. You don't have to use a special glue or anything. You can do pretty much the exact same thing you would do on your client. Now, and this guy will actually stick to your table, and then you just tighten this guy up. Oh, wrong way. Tighten him up, and then you got your hand that you can work with. So, and you can also take these guys off, and they sit flat, and they don't roll. They stay flat, see? It doesn't roll, unless I'm obviously rolling it, but it goes right back to that part, because it has a flat piece right here, so you don't have to worry about that. So I like that about it. And even now, as far as the realness of this, hold on. I don't want the person to see me and think I'm being crazy, but anyway, I'm still not used to the camera. But as far as the realness of it, I think they're a little bit fatter than the typical fingers. Let me see, you know, a little bit fatter, just a tiny bit. But that may not be the case because I feel like I do have little fingers. So these could actually be pretty realistic if it was someone else's hand. But I feel like once there's nails on these, I don't think I have any sample ones I can put in here. But I still feel like it's pretty accurate. You know, like I just gotta twist these guys the wrong way. No one's fingers go like that and like way off like that. But I feel like that looks pretty nice. Like look at that detailing in the skin. Like compare, I know there's other ones. The only difference I feel like with the other ones that you don't get with this guy is like the coloration. That's what's throwing it off, is because if there was a little bit of like, for example, when you see my hand, you know, in some parts it's darker and it's lighter, but this is all just one color, and I think that's what's going to give it away. But if you dazzle your nails up enough, put some rings on here and do some pictures, I think you can get some pretty nice pictures with this guy, and it would still show off your beautiful artistic ways. So that is the flexi hand. They do it where you can have the single finger, the whole hand, which I still felt like it was such a good deal to get this guy compared to all these other hands out there that are 200, 300, or whatever the case. And I felt like that was just such a ripoff. I was not going to pay that much for a practice hand that I had to file everything off. Now I just did see another one today that I might purchase that is a full hand that does the exact same thing where you can take the nails out and everything. Does that make you cringe? But that's, you know, a whole nother video if I do decide to do that. But these are, oh, and this is what's on my nails right now. They need a fill. These are just acrylic overlay. Everyone's always like, oh, let me see your nails. And I'm like, you know, the nail tech's nails never look that great because mine are all like dull because of filing other people's nails or buffing them out, and it just looks, it looks so dull. But this is an all powder design, so. But yes, that is my flexi hand, and I really, really, really like it, and it's super fun to play with. And if I do end up ruining one of these guys, I can always just order it as a replacement. If you get the full hand and you ruin a finger after a while, you can't replace this. And all you gotta do is just get a good image shot. The only thing is obviously they're a little bit separated and stuff, but all you gotta do is just do your little picture and no one will ever know. But anyway, that is it for my flexi hand. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.